Howdy, friend. Spitz here, and this is Feed Bandit, the Texas First Outdoors podcast. There is a sound that defines a Texas summer night better than any song on the radio. It is the steady chirp of crickets, the low croak of a bullfrog, and the sudden heavy splash of a big fish hitting the surface of a muddy river or a glassy lake. We are talking about catfishing, the great Texas equalizer. From the massive blue cats of Lake Tawakoni to the scrappy channels in a local creek and the elusive flatheads hiding in the timber, catfishing is a tradition that brings families together across the republic. Today, we are diving into the murky depths, breaking down the technicals of bait and structure, the art of the Whisker fish hunt, and the philosophy of why the catfish is a symbol of Texas grit and patience. Pull up a chair. We have a lot of ground to cover. The catfish is a survivor and a predator. Don't let anyone tell you they are just bottom feeders. A big blue or a flathead is a top-tier hunter, and catching a trophy-sized one takes just as much skill and knowledge as chasing any bass or trout. They have incredible senses. They can taste the water with their entire bodies, and they know their environment intimately. Technical tip number 1, match the bait to the species. Channel cats love stink bait, cut bait, or even chicken livers. They are scavengers. But if you want a big blue or a flathead, you need to go fresh. Blues love fresh-cut shad or carp. The oilier and bloodier, the better. Flatheads, on the other hand, are almost exclusively live bait hunters. A big kickin' perch or a live bullhead is like candy to a flathead. Technical tip, use a Santee Cooper rig for blues to keep the bait just off the bottom where they are cruising. For flatheads, fish the thickest timber you can find. That's where they hide during the day. Technical tip number 2, understand the current and structure. In rivers, catfish are looking for current breaks. They will sit behind a fallen log, a big rock, or in a deep hole, waiting for the current to wash food to them. In lakes, they follow the bait fish. Look for ledges, submerged creek channels, and humps. Technical tip. During the spring spawn, look for catfish in shallow rocky areas or inside hollow logs where they like to lay their eggs. Understanding their seasonal movements is the key to finding the honey hole. Technical tip number 3, gear up for the fight. A 40-pound blue cat or a heavy flathead will test your equipment to the breaking point. Use a heavy-action rod and a reel with a good drag system. I recommend at least 30 to 50-pound braid or heavy monofilament. Technical tip, use circle hooks. They are designed to hook the fish in the corner of the mouth almost every time, which is better for the fish if you are practicing catch and release, and it makes it much harder for the fish to spit the hook during the fight. Technical tip number 4, night fishing and patience. Catfish are naturally more active at night. There is nothing quite like sitting on a riverbank with a lantern, listening to the water, and waiting for that rod tip to double over. It is a game of patience. Sometimes they bite as soon as the bait hits the water, and sometimes you have to sit through 3 hours of silence. Enjoy the stillness. That is part of the hunt. Preserving the tradition of catfishing in Texas is about protecting our water quality and ensuring public access to our rivers and lakes. It is a sport that is accessible to everyone. You don't need a $60,000 boat to catch a record fish. Protecting the legacy means keeping our banks clean, respecting private property, and teaching the next generation how to handle these fish safely. Watch out for those spines. We fish for catfish because it connects us to the simple joys of the outdoors. It is about the big thump on the line and the mystery of what is pulling on the other end. It is about the fish fry on a Saturday night with friends and neighbors. The catfish is a reminder that beauty and excitement can be found in the muddy water, and that some of the best things in life require a little bit of waiting. So, what do you think of that? Are we right on target, or did we totally miss the boat on that one? Email us at howdy@feedbandit.com and let us know either way. And don't forget to check us out at feedbandit.com and grab some gear to show off your Texas First Outdoors pride. Preserve the tradition, protect the legacy, and remember, always support your local feed store. If you're there for them, they'll be there for you when you need them the most out in the field. Stand tall, fellow Texian. We'll talk soon.